From the humble potato to a global sensation, Lay's has turned a simple snack into a worldwide phenomenon. But how do they do it? How does Lay's take farm-fresh potatoes and transform them into crispy perfection, offering over 200 unique flavors that capture the taste buds of millions across the globe? Let's find out in this video. Born with an entrepreneurial spirit, Herman Lay started his first business at just 11 years old, selling Pepsi Cola from a homemade stand. He was already undercutting his competitors, charging half the price of nearby vendors at the baseball park. But life wasn't always easy for Herman. After dropping out of Furman University, he tried selling ice cream, but that didn't pan out. The Great Depression forced him to take odd jobs to make ends meet, including a stint as a salesman for Sunshine Biscuit Company. During the tough economic times of the 1930s, Herman got a job with Barrett Snack Food Company, where he sold chips directly out of his car. Determined to succeed, he borrowed $100 in 1932 to start his own distribution business, ultimately buying Barrett and renaming it H.W. Lay Lingo and Company in 1938. In 1961, Herman Lay made a bold move by proposing a merger with his biggest competitor, Frito. This partnership gave birth to Frito-Lay, combining their strengths to dominate the snack industry. Lay's clever marketing campaigns, like the now iconic slogan, "Betcha can't eat just one," skyrocketed sales and cemented the brand's place in snack history.
But nobody can eat just one. Another flavor favorite from Frito-Lay.
Delicious.
Just a few years later, in 1965, Frito-Lay merged with Pepsi Cola, forming PepsiCo. Since then, Frito-Lay operates as a wholly owned subsidiary of PepsiCo, and Lay's has become a household name, dominating snack aisles across the globe. By the 1960s, Lay's began expanding internationally, and the brand adapted its name to fit local markets. In the UK and Ireland, it's known as Walkers. In Australia, it's Smith's. Egyptians snack on chipsy, while Israelis crunch on Tapi chips. In Colombia, it's margarita, and in Mexico, it's sabritas. No matter the name, the unmistakable taste of Lay's is loved by millions worldwide. It's the perfect combination of crunch and well-balanced saltiness, triggering the pleasure centers in our brains, making them irresistibly satisfying. Plus, the variety of flavors keeps things exciting, catering to every taste. And it doesn't stop there. Lay's are perfect for upgrading your meals. Think beer-battered shrimp, buffalo chicken nachos, or even a sour cream and onion pie. Each year, PepsiCo sources a staggering 4 billion pounds of potatoes from over 165 different farms across the country. These potatoes are typically early maturing varieties that take about 90 to 150 days to grow. The best potatoes are round with shallow eyes, ensuring they have the perfect texture for chips. After harvesting, the potatoes are washed, sorted, and inspected by hand, ensuring only the best make it to the next stage of production. Once the potatoes are ready, they're transported to one of LAA's 30 advanced manufacturing plants across the country. Depending on the season and the distance, the potatoes are moved by trucks or refrigerated train cars to keep them fresh. Once the potatoes reach the factory, they are peeled and then sliced into thin rounds or wavy shapes, offering two distinct textures for different chip varieties. Next up, the potatoes are deep fried at a precise temperature between 176.6 degrees Celsius and 190.5 degrees Celsius. Because they are fried quickly, Lay's chips remain flat, slightly curved, and very thin. Folded chips are also accepted because consumers like them so much. After frying, the excess oil is carefully filtered out, leaving just the right amount of crispy goodness. Lay's uses all real ingredients and no artificial flavors in their chips. To make sure the seasoning is evenly spread, the chips are dropped into a giant rocket-shaped barrel where they're shaken and rotated as the seasoning dusts each chip to perfection. Twice every shift, a team of factory employees, including everyone from managers to janitors, acts as taste testers to ensure the chips meet Lay's high standards. They check for flavor, texture, and crunch, ensuring that every bag you open has the same great taste you love. Once the chips have been seasoned and inspected, they're ready for packaging. To keep them fresh and crispy, Lay's chips are sealed in bags filled with nitrogen, which preserves their crunch and flavor during transport. The whole process, from the moment the potatoes arrive at the factory to when they're packed in their bags, takes just 20 minutes. And once they're packed, they are shipped to one of LAA's 34 distribution centers, where they can be routed to retail stores for the consumer to purchase and enjoy. The first ever flavored Lay's chip was barbecue, a smoky, sweet, and slightly peppery classic. But today, Lay's caters to local tastes in over 200 markets. In the Netherlands, Lay's has the most flavor varieties of any country. In China, you'll find crispy roast suckling pig. Canadians enjoy fries and gravy. And in Thailand, Lay's offers fried squid eggs with seafood sauce. And for the adventurous snackers, Lay's has even introduced some truly wild flavors. Think Cajun squirrel, pecan pie, cucumber, and even blueberry. So how does Lay's come up with all these unique flavors? It all starts here at the PepsiCo's R&D Culinary Innovation Center in Plano, Texas. Lay's gathers inspiration from consumer feedback, food trends, and even their famous Do Us a Flavor contest, where fans suggest new ideas and get $1 million award. Lay's culinary team includes research chefs and food science specialists who turn these ideas into real dishes. They create multiple prototypes of each dish to establish what they call the gold standard, a dish that perfectly captures the flavor they want in the chip. From there, it's the flavorist's turn. These experts analyze the gold standard dish, breaking down its flavor into individual components. They study the intensity, timing, and even the order in which you taste the flavors. Using this analysis, the seasoning team creates a precise blend of spices and flavors. The chips are then taste tested by panels of experts and consumers to ensure the flavor hits all the right notes. Once the flavor is perfected, it's scaled for mass production. Lay's continues to experiment with unique and bold flavors, including limited editions and collaborations. Even getting creative by blending iconic flavors like barbecue, salt and vinegar, and sour cream and onion into one, the all-dressed flavor. Luckily, fans are calling it the best Lay's flavor ever. Next time you're crunching on a Lay's chip, remember the journey it took, from farm to bag, and the global effort behind its incredible variety of flavors. Which Lay's flavor do you like the most? Leave a comment below and don't forget to like, subscribe. See you in the next video.